Going? It's great to see you here. You've, you've been a loyal supporter all week. How's your morning started?
Pretty good. I slept in today, so
Oh,
I'm like
nice.
15 minutes awake today.
We've given you a reason to get out of bed. Well, thanks for being with us. Thanks for joining us. And we are recording this session this morning as well, if that's okay with your permission. And we might share it with people who can't be with us today. But thank you for being with us today. And uh, this is the end of all of our weeks. So it's just coming up to 10:45 p.m. here in Sydney on Friday night. So it's been a long week for Shiloh and myself. And thank you for making a time to start your day with us. We know we feel like we've been on the journey with you this week as well, and seeing how you've been trying to navigate this time. And that's exactly what we're trying to do, to support people to navigate this time. We know it's ups and downs and peaks and troughs. And we feel like we started our week with you on Tuesday when you were looking into trying to navigate the move back to online and that sense of all the competing priorities. And then you had your exam, and it feels like we've been living on the journey with you as well. And we want to make sure that you feel a sense of connection and you have a sense of support at this time as well. So to help us prepare for our session today, we're going to do our arrival exercise. So I invite you to make sure you feel comfortable and relaxed. If you'd like to, please do feel free to close your eyes and turn your video off if that's what's most supportive for you. Breathe. Breathe again. Smile. Relax. Arrive. Where you are. Be natural and open to effortlessness, to being rather than doing. Drop everything. Let go and arrive. And we hope this is 15 minutes of your day where you can just get a chance to slow down. Slow down and start your day with intention. Think about how you want to show up in the world today. Who you want to be, what you want to get done, and the impact that you can have on the people around you. We've talked about this for the last couple of weeks around there's so many things that we can't control at this time, but how can we take a sense of control about the things that are within our influence and not try and control the things that are beyond our control? So let's take a moment to check in. So without judging yourself, we want to encourage you to notice at this point of your day, how are you starting and how's your energy levels? It's been a big week, Tamira, and now, just take a moment to notice, because we have these peaks and troughs. We can't always be in the green. So this will be a guide to help you understand perhaps what you're needing today and over the weekend. So let's just slow down and just check in. I just take a moment to notice what the words or combination of words that describe how you feel at the moment. Don't judge yourself. Just notice. And I have an ask of you, Tamira, if that's okay. We're working on broadening the words that describe how we feel. And this was the starting point for us at Cred because we didn't want to overwhelm people with too many things. So when you go to check in on the app or you look at this list, are there any words that you may like to describe how you feel or any emotions that are not on this list? And if you'd like to, we invite you to come off mute.
I don't know if this is necessarily an emotion, but sometimes I find myself just like exhausted.
Okay.
Like that is also like stress and overwhelmed and stuff, but I feel like that, or like exhausted or like tired.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's very, and I think particularly should I say, when we're on the constant go, we get to the point of just exhaustion, and it's very real. So exhaustion, yeah. Is there anything else?
No, I think
No.
it's good to have these words because it like forces me to actually um use productive describing words to describe like how I'm actually feeling.
Yeah, because most of us will go, yeah, I'm good, I'm bad, I'm okay, I'm busy. So some of the words that we're thinking other people share with us are tired, as you said, and people feel sometimes disconnected, a bit lonely, and then people have curious, mischievous, playful. So we're trying to build up like a vocabulary of things that you can feel very different things at different times, and we're helping people build this emotional literacy or vocabulary. I think you said during the week it helps you understand how you feel and how you can respond to that and do something with that information. So thank you, Tamira. So we have the rest of the session to talk about focus, move, and connect. But do you have any questions for us, Tamira? Is there anything we can do to support you today? Is there anything that's top of mind or bubbling, like a question you may have, or something that's a concern you may have for the day, or a worry, or anything that's just top of mind? Is there anything that you want to ask us, or something you just want top of mind that might be helpful to have a conversation around?
Well, like today, I'm completely free. Like I don't have any classes today, and I don't really know how to just not do anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm down to figure out like what my day's gonna look like today, so I can be productive, but also, spend time with myself.
What do you think you're needing? Like, if you think about, we have this feeling of like it's almost guilt if we don't do things or if we're not always achieving things. What do you have a sense of that you're needing? Is it just recharge? Is it rest? Is it preparing for next week? Is it sleep? Is it just chill? Is it Netflix? Is it connecting with people? And without guilt, if guilt wasn't a thing, what do you think you just want to, if you could like be someone today, what would that be?
Um, Probably recharge and not do anything.
Without the
Like,
guilt, without the guilt.
yeah, Netflix.
Yeah. Yeah. And we talk about like, self-care. Self-care is not selfish. If we always do things that are for ourselves, like, well, it probably goes a bit out of balance. But these are difficult times for everybody, and you've had a tough week. So how do you want to feel at the end of today, Tamira?
I want to feel relaxed, but also like I contributed to my load of schoolwork.
Okay.
Like I actually did something that will lighten my load going into next week.
Okay. So with that sense of focus, what would be one thing you could do really well today? if you were to just really focus on one thing that would help you know, yeah, I've made a good start into next week, and I can relax. That I'm not kind of feeling guilty about taking time to relax. Do you have one thing you could do? And you don't have to tell us what that one thing is, but do you have like one or even two things, three things that you could do today?
Yeah. I have a podcast with my friends, so I could probably edit that podcast episode and feel like I don't have to do anything going into the week.
Oh, what's your podcast on?
It's like a social justice podcast and like current issues that are going on in the world today.
Okay, cool. Wow. Well, is it available for everybody? Is it on like Spotify, Apple? Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Okay. So will you be on our webinar on Monday? Would it be okay if we invited you to share your podcast?
Yeah, that's fine.
Cool. Okay. And what's the name of the podcast?
Called the Cultural Reset.
Nice. Okay. I love it. Okay. And so editing that today, like, is that achievable today? Is it achievable to get that edit done, or is that typically a couple of days work?
It's usually a couple days because I have so much going on, but I don't really have enough going on today, so I think I could get it done today.
Okay. Cool. And what do you need from other people to do to get that done, or is it just you simply getting it done?
Um, I do the podcast with my friend, so I'll like ask her for her opinions. But other than that, it's really just me.
And do you have a time that you want to finish it by today? Like, so, when do you want to be chilling? Like today, is it like 1:00, lunchtime, 2:00, 3:00? What?
Yeah, maybe like 6 o'clock I would give.
Okay.
Because I have to record another podcast
Okay.
at 3 o'clock. So yeah.
Okay. And what about getting some time to move today? Is that something an early, like will getting out for some early movement just help you gather your thoughts, plan your day? Like how are you going to try move today? What would be a good thing to do to move?
I'll probably go on a walk after this.
Okay. Just plan your day and gather your thoughts. Okay. And what about connect? Is there someone who could like help you recharge your batteries? Someone like pretty inspiring in your day? Is there someone that zaps your energy that could help you just get in the groove today and feel like you're tackling the day as maybe one of your co-contributors to the podcast, or is there someone else that can just bounce some ideas around that help you get a sense of connection?
Yeah. Probably either my friend who I do the podcast with, her name is Emma, or my mom.
Okay. And so a bit of a combination of move and connect at the same time. Okay, while you're out for your walk. Okay. So, do you feel like you got a bit of structure for your day and a bit of energy, and a bit of clarity, and you've got, you know how you want to feel at the end of the day? Cool. Is there anything else we can do to support you today, Tamira?
That's pretty good. Honestly.
Okay. So, just we invite you and encourage you to just check in for a few minutes. Let's make it before 6:00, so you don't have to. You're sitting down to relax. You don't want to go, oh, I have to use the app again to check in. Oh, that annoying Irish person from Australia has made me check in on the app. So when are you going to check in today? What time is going to work for you to check in? Have you got a cue or a reminder in the app?
I'll probably check in like after lunch, and then probably right before 6.
Okay, cool. Okay, yeah, get it done before 6, and then the evening is yours. Tamira, thanks so much for joining us. We hope you have a very productive day, and you get to enjoy yourself and recharge over the weekend. What else are you going to do to recharge your batteries over the weekend? Do you have anything nice in mind to do to to look after yourself?
I'm gonna color my hair this weekend.
Oh,
Okay.
and will we see you on a webinar on Monday? Will you be able to join us? Wonderful. Uh, Tamira, please do let us know if there's anything else we can do to support you. Is there any? Was there one other thing we could do to support you between now and the webinar?
No, I think that's okay. You guys do a lot.
Well, thanks for showing up, and it's Friday night now. We're going to finish our days. Charlotte is a bit younger than I am. He's probably going to go out now. 11 o'clock in Sydney. I'm going to go to bed. I'm getting old. I've got 3 young kids, so I'm gonna go to bed and start my weekend. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for making Cred part of your day and a challenge. Have a great evening and a great weekend, and we look forward to seeing you next week. Take care of
Thank you.
yourself. Bye.